afternoon, Jordan. Now let us watch some content by Feltry, a sponsor of the Forum for Sustainability. And after that, the organization will bring lecture Traceability with Laser and the Leather Process with Domenico Feltry. This will be in Italian, and we have translation services available. We would like questions to Domenico to be answered after the presentation, so I request you to send us these questions using the QR code for our program. Please, Mr. Domenico. Good afternoon. Today is March 8th. So first of all, congratulations to all the women. I'm Domenico De Feltry, which is a project which and we'd like to thank our South American customers, especially our Brazilian friends, with which we collaborate to maintain our quality standards. Today, specifically, I'd like to speak about the development of laser technology for marking. But to talk about this, I'll need to talk about sustainability. Sustainability is on three pillars: economy, ecology. The concept of sustainability is connected to the search for a balance between economic and social ethics. To all these three, we added another one, which is etiquette. The sustainable industrial process, to be able to segment, requires a state that can testify and ensure a product transformed into its complex, to defend it from imitation or fake news. This is managed by a tag which traces the product throughout its life. Traceability is therefore an integral part of traceability. Traceability is like trust and the ability to look at the connection between transparencies and consumer. This model is how in the last years we are under the attack of several groups of power. this is more and more a form of contract between consumer and farmer, so it must be clear the traceability is done by the interaction of technology of marking and the company connected to it, which consents to the collection and management of the data to certify their processes. With the advance of the technological processes and the general sensibility and the identification and traceability of the product must be adjusted and made more intelligent and sustainable. The hides have always been accompanied and marked in various methods before they enter the tannery. One of the most ancient ways was by fire, but this damages and devalues the leather. Entering the tannery, the leather in general is marked with a perforation system, but removes the structure of the leather, making it have some type of hole. So this loses legibility over the various mechanical processes, losing clarity in the curing phase. Therefore, we directed our studies to a laser marking system. This is because this does not rupture the skin but is visible after all of the manufacturing processes. Laser markings puts in a unique code that can easily be identified throughout the production process. From our studies, the use of laser technology until today is the only simple, effective system that allows easy accompaniment in every phase of each hide within the entire cycle of the tannery. This goes past the limits of, so therefore we select this type of approach with better performance. The incision of leather tattoo is regulated by intensity and based off of the type of leather, whether it's cow or sheep, and the intensity. This ensures legibility of the code. The incision of 3 to 6 decimillimeters of depth only affects the superior papillary layer where the fibers are more compact and facing vertically, while the reticular portion of the skin are left whole and in full resistance. In photo B, you can see in detail on the microscope the depth of the marking. The leader tattoo had good legibility even with OCR scanner devices, even in refined, medium and heavy refined leathers. These connected devices are managed and ensure automatic management and smart management of the high traceability. The laser has been used for some time in the tannery. We used it in 2018 for the first time. And we saw that it didn't respect the standards of our customers for reliability. So we sought solutions, and we've made a laser which was foolproof. Feltri moves on with their philosophy of having machines and systems specifically for the tannery environment that lasts, and this is important in terms of sustainability. On the slide, you can see the marking executed in the raw hide and the evolution in other phases of the process. The first 5 digits, starting from the left, are regarding the production lot. The last 3 digits to the right are the incremental number of the hide, which is part of the batch. Therefore, you can identify each hide without error. The area used for the marking was studied to be able to reach legibility throughout the entire process, but which would not require the tannery to use a lot of space for marking, reducing the cutting space. We can write personalized codes that are unique in a marking area that's 30% smaller in relation to the marking of the traditional system. All together with a short duration, not creating any delay in normal operations. The insertion of the logo along with the traceability code is not done just for personalization, but is also a guarantee of professionalism. An historical period uses the greenwashing. The traceability with the adding of the logo is placed as a differentiator by companies which move forward with ethical principles. The leather tattoo was studied and produced ad hoc to work in all the tanneries of the world. The project was guided by the following characteristics: writing quality, well-defined digits, recognizable and durable for easy traceability, environment and safety devices, so with procedures that respect the environment for workers, reliability. The body of the machine is built with stainless steel and a system that makes it fully stank against aggressive vapors and water washing, typical in our sector. Also, the use of high-quality components allows great performance that last over time. Velocity. The marking is done in a few seconds without interfering in the process. Personalization or customization. The leather tattoo can be easily integrated into all the different work phases of the tannery, and it simplifies personalizations like logos or specific characters. Sustainability, it's made to perform, to last over time in a tannery environment. The video is on its own today. So it has a mind of its own today. In this case, the other tattoo, as you can see in just a few seconds, here in the worked leather. sustainable products using minimal resources is not enough. We need a product with a long lifespan that remains useful and performing at the state for a long time. If it lasts little, even if you respected the laws, it remains a product that doesn't help the planet, because this should be managed as a waste. The durability and capacity of a product throughout the course of its life and the projections for which it was planned is vital for the sustainable construction, because insufficient durability can have the use of resources due to repair or reconstruction. The letter tells us somewhat about this. I'd like to thank you for the time you made available in this important event. We're proud to work every day with our partners to find solutions. We've been celebrating this for 50 years with a lot of passion and curiosity. And so we invite you to the next Training Tech to toast together. Thank you all. We received some questions from the audience. Does he need translation? Great. Domenico, how do you see the problem of warming and extra valent chrome in this system? During the marking of the skin, generates some smoke. The smoke should be treated, and through the analysis that we did, they're certified. This treated smoke is completely inert, so they don't produce any type of problem for the environment or the people who are working around it. There's another issue, which is the following. This system, Domenico, can it work for any size of tannery, or is it more appropriate for a specific type of production? Is there anything for the supplier? There's no need to have specific dimensions. We have companies with thousands of hides a day, as well as fashion brands that do hundreds of hides a day, and they produce little quantity. In relation to the update of the system, the laser that we proposed is very flexible. It's easy to implement. It's already complete because it was already studied to have an interface with a laser scanner, or even to receive information from FAD information. But there's not specific needs at this time for it to be updated.